Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, baram. Bam, baram. Bam, 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 bam. Hello, hello. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, 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 ba, ba, bam. Hello, everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to another stream of PlaneShift. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Ooh, a very old picture of the day. Oh, wow. No, I think there is a new one for today. There was yesterday and I was today. Very old one. Yeah. Okay, so the good news is that we are on Steam. Finally. Took us a bit. It took us a bit, but we are. I would say that the Steam review, right, that they did was actually kind of good. I mean, at the beginning I was like, why these guys are spending only 128 seconds in our game, but then actually they spent more, right? So it was just a first test, right? The first test that they did, and then they did it more. So yes, we are actually on Steam, which yeah, it's not planned to ever have a final version. Yeah, final version. I don't know what the final version could look like. I think the final version is when I'm getting bored of it and I stop developing it, right? Maybe. Was the game remade in a new engine? Yes. We remade it in Unreal, yes. Bow, 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 bow. Okay, so the good news number one, we are on Steam, okay? So you can go to Steam and try to click on play the game, right? Would be interesting to know if any of the Mac people or the Linux people, let me pause it here. PlaneShift is on Steam, also for Linux. Can any Linux user try to install it from Steam and let me know if it works? Yeah. PlaneShift on Steam also for Mac. By the way, the release that you have there is identical, right? The release that you have there on Steam is identical of the one that you already have, right? So don't download it just to try it out because you say, oh, maybe it's newer, right? It's not newer. I mean, I will always have the same release. Hopefully, I will always have the same release on our website and on Steam. And then if Steam becomes, you know, big enough, maybe we'll just give up the download on our website. I don't know. We will see. At the moment, I'm keeping both, and I mean, obviously, Steam is another thing to update, right? When we do the release, but I think it's fun. I mean, it can bring some visibility. It can bring some new people, and I've been kind with wiped ever. I think it happened only between the very first and the second release. No, character has never been wiped. Okay, anyway, you can read here about the Steam release now. Meanwhile, you know, yesterday we had a bit of fun with the. Yesterday we had a bit of fun, right, with the cards. Yesterday we had a bit of fun with the cards, and I think is what I want to do tonight. I know it is a bit weird, right, to have cards, but yeah, but I think I want to, so I think somehow, some way I want to, so I just need to think how to, but also another thing that I have to think about is this I think it will look a bit weird if I remove this and well, we can try. I don't know if I should do this or if I should do this. Good question. For now, we will try to do this and see what happens. So if I take, if I take this only, and then I apply to no. And then I apply to this. It's not very integrated, is it? It's not very integrated. The reason it's not very integrated is that the border is really shining. Yeah, I know. We can do the opposite in theory. We can take this and put it on the other, but let me try. Well, definitely better. Okay, so we'll try to go this way then. So this will become the base card, I guess. This will become the base. You may say, what the hell are you doing? Well, well, I'm thinking. I'm thinking if we want to have cards, because I actually started with Steam cards, right? Because you can have cards in Steam, right? And I said, well, maybe we can have cards in Steam, and but then I realized that cards in Steam really suck, right? So they are really bad looking. They are too small, they are not really, you know? And so I said, well, maybe we can... and actually it's a long time that I want to have cards in our game. It's a long time. It's a very long time, actually. It's not a news by any means, right? So it's a long time I'm trying to do this, but and I don't know, it's just tonight, okay? It's just tonight. I mean, it's not that I'm gonna do... I don't know, actually I don't know. But tonight I want to work a bit on this and see what I get and see what ideas, you know, we may have, and maybe something comes out of it. I don't know. Maybe something comes out of it. One way or the other. Yeah, there are some issues because here, because this image is regenerated a bit in a stupid way, but we will see. But we will see. And we may upscale it, okay? At the moment, I think that we may upscale it. Para-para-para-pam. Para-pam. I have to change the music. No! What the... Really? It's breaking it so much. I guess it's fine. Let me change the music, switch the scene, and let's go. Let's go. Let's go. By the way, hello guys, how are you today? Hello, hello. Anyone there? The last name is banned. I don't know. Last name should not be banned. Last name should not be banned, but you never know. Our game is a bit of a living organism, and so you never know what may happen. I think this one is a bit too bright, actually, but because it will really stand out, right? It will really stand out, but we can try to see what happens. But I think it will be too strong, actually. I think it will be too strong and a bit out of place. Because it's really, 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 really bright, like if it's shining. Like if it's really shiny, shiny. Right? Yeah, it's too shiny. I think we have to redo this somehow. It's not reasonably, it's not reasonable. I mean, even if we try to desaturate Nah, if we desaturate it's shit. Nah, we have to redo it. I mean, I could do this, but nah, it's never gonna work. It's never gonna work. It's never gonna work. It's never gonna work. I tell you. It's never gonna work. Yes. Yes. It is never gonna work, my friends. Never ever. Never ever. Never ever. Never gonna work. Oh wow. Fantastic, bro. Fantastic. Absolutely insane. As usual. Hmm? You pasted twice? Absolutely insane. Now, I think to have this correct, right, we have to kind of cut off starting from here, because if we cut off less than this, it will not work, right? The only issue I have with this is if it will actually fit the other image. Probably the answer is no, or the answer is yes. If the answer is yes, I'm pretty happy. I think it's reasonable. I think it's reasonable. Ba-ba-bum, 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 ba-ba-bum. Hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. Hey. Hello, Ula. Hi. Hello. I see. I see. Actually, the original border was better. But there's not much I can do about it. No. Did a mistake. I don't like the fact that the card universe is not linked with the game. What do you mean by that? I mean, you mean the inside? You mean the inside? The inside will be completely remade. The inside is just a placeholder for now. You mean this? This is just a placeholder. Nothing of this will exist. Forget it. We are just working on the border at the moment. We are working on the border and on the gem. The inside will be completely redone. It's just a fake thing, right? So don't even look at it. Don't even look at it. We are only working on the borders. Borders and gems. Nothing else. Borders and gems. Borders and gems. Geez, when I do this. Borders and gems. Also this thing, I think we go. I mean, I can delete the inside. Actually, I have to delete the inside, so I will have to do it sooner than later. I'm just trying to create different variations. So this is the legendary. It is the legendary rarity. This is the epic rarity. This is the rare. And this is the common. Okay, so each card has a rarity based on, which is represented by this color, right? Represented by this color, exactly. Exactly. Now for the inside, right? We can do it on this one because I have to remove it anyway. So I have to remove it. I know if I want to merge this one into the bottom or not. That's a good question. Okay, so location, so yeah, so we will now, this is a bit low resolution, but it's fine because anyway, it's pretty much impossible to see, right? So I would say it is fine. Now, I'm not really sure about this border actually, right? Because this border is a bit broken. And I think it will look very broken if we... But anyway, we will see what to do. We will see what to do. I mean, we may change this actually. We may change that. Now, I think that here I want to go down until the bottom because I mean, this thing is weird, I know. Because it's obviously, yeah, it's kind of merged with everything else, right? So... And this dark blue, I think, will be very visible. So we will have to somehow, some way... Do you think we are at the same height? Not by any means. Jeez. Now we are the same height. Now, obviously, trying to match the border. Trying to match the border is hard. But we're gonna do it anyway. Okay, so basically, all of this is going to be deleted, right? Yeah. So the only thing that we want the border like this. We want the border, and maybe, now here I don't know, right? If there will be something possible, but for now we go like this. For now we go like this, and we don't have any idea of the layout, right? I mean, the only thing that we know is that we want to have a name, right? I think this thing needs to go. I mean, this book makes no sense, right? Also because we don't have it on the other cards. I think. No, actually we have it. But I don't know if I want to keep it. Like, for example, here is not there. And here is not there. I don't know, this thing should probably go. I don't know even why is here, right? Or we put another gem, but no, or we put maybe some stats, some stuff. But yeah, this thing needs to go. This thing needs to go. I don't know exactly how to do it though, because to delete this, right, we need a surface like that, and we don't have it anywhere. We don't have that surface anywhere, right? So I cannot copy it from anywhere. I cannot, right? I mean, I can copy it a bit from here maybe, but it's very small. And I think if I do it like this, I mean, it's better than nothing, but the problem is that this part is too small, right? It's too small to actually be correct. It's actually too small. You may say, oh, it was better before. Yeah, probably. Kind of agree. But we will put something here. I don't know what. If I do it like that, it's just nothingness. I think the biggest pieces that we have are really here. Pam 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 param pam 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 pam. Okay, we will somehow fix it one day. But I don't know what will be there, right? So something will be there, but I don't know what. Hello, Niosi. Hello. Do I need to register in the web? Steam is asking for an account, but I can't create it. Just log in. Yes. Correct. You can go to our website, which is planeshift.it, and you can create a new account here. I can give you the URL right there. Yes, also PlaneShift.it is good, but there is the page where you can create the account directly if you want. Maybe in the future we will have Steam integration, but for now we don't have it. Pam, pam, pam. Yeah, our character creation is kind of long, so people may get lost there. Okay, so let's leave it like this, but we may change it later, okay? But I think it's clean enough, right? It's clean enough. So we have one for, so this is locations. That is locations. It is locations. Boom. Fantastic. Nice. Now we have monsters. So I really like this gem. I don't know, I like the way it is. So it's yeah, the one is slightly misplaced, but I think it's fine. You're never gonna compare it this way, right? So it is legendary, epic, rare, and common, right? So that is the thing. Now, here we have to do the same work of cleaning up everything. So we have to clean up the... I don't know where I want to arrive, but probably there. The only problem here is that I have to be careful because this thing is part of the picture. And we can refine it more later, right? So it's just the first cut, but it's just the first cut, my boys, okay? It's just the first cut. Oops. No, I cannot change it. Okay, fuck it. I can, before cutting off, we can... Oh wow, that's the thing. So it's as straight as that. Jeez. I mean, it's very few pixels, so... Okay. I don't know if I like this shadow, but fine, this is what we have. I mean, if it was full black, probably would have been better. Right? Instead of having this white shadow on top. No? Why is it not working? Oh, because we still have the... I may ask to redo it without the white shadow. I cannot really do it. I cannot really do it. Pity. Cannot really do it. Slightly removed it, but destroyed other part of the image actually. Yeah. I mean, we can try another version of it, but now. Yeah, it's probably better if I do it this way instead of just trying to do a round that is then is not a round, right? Probably better if I try to do it this way instead of trying to round something that then is not a round. That seems round, but it's not. Right? As good as some people are coming in from Steam. It's kind of funny. We published like a few minutes ago, and there's already people. I don't know how it works, but I think there is people that are just, you know, scanning new games just for the, yeah, just to see if there is anything new. It's just nice. So that's one way to find us. There's one way to find new players. Okay. Now these borders are a bit fucked up, I have to say, but they are because, yes. This one looks misplaced though. Why? Fix it a bit. We fixed it a bit, my boys. I hope you have a stats page somewhere on your screen to see the number of new accounts. We can, yeah, is recording the accounts by hour, so we can look at it also later if we want, yes. I can check it now if you want, but it's not instant though. It's not instantly. I think it takes a bit. Let me see. Stats. Yeah, he went up for sure. He went up. Not much, but he went up. Like from 2 accounts per hour to 6 accounts per hour. So like 3 times. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it may also bring new people to the Discord, bring new people to the stream, you know. So it's good. I think it's good. Overall, it's very good. I think we may get some good stuff out of it. Now, I assume that the Steam reviews will be anyway pretty bad, right? But that's fine. So the Steam review will say something like, what the fuck is this game? Why is it even out, right? But maybe then they will learn, you know, who we are and why we are the way we are. So maybe it will take a bit, but then they will know, right? They will realize why. It will take a bit at the beginning, but then they will understand, maybe. But yeah, but the typical, you know, the typical player will not really, the casual player will not really understand why we are the way we are. So it'll be like, what? So I think it will bring in also a lot of negative reviews and negative things, but it's okay. I mean, we are used to that, by the way. It's nothing new, right? People are just casually finding our game and then saying, what the fuck is that? Why you don't have like, you know, typical question, why don't you have better characters, right? Why don't you have more customization? Why you don't have more dungeons? Why you don't have more, right? Why don't you have more of this and that and that? I say, yeah, because it takes time to make. Ah, but make it. Ah, yes, I'm making it. I am, but it takes time. Believe it or not, it takes time. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. Boof. You see? I removed all the screens that you didn't like, Hula. So now they are gone. Now the screens are gone, so you are more happy. Screens are gone. Nope. Yup. Ah, it's too bright. No? It's working? Somehow. Bam 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 bam. Nope. Yes, but not really. Okay, so okay, so do we have a bit of a plan here or not? Well, this one is beautiful, huh? Do you like this one? But now you can make 50 caves on the instant if you want. Yes, somehow, yes, somehow, yes, somehow, yes, somehow, yes. Somehow, yes. Somehow, true. Okay, I wanted to go through this just to get a sense of what we would get, right? So at the moment we have items, characters, locations, and monsters. We also have spells, but spells I really didn't work much on it. So we have the problem of this gem at the top, which is pretty bad. And it was also kind of cut off, by the way. No. It was cut off, my boys. Really? It was really cut off. Now you can try to remake it, but that would be just my hand. We can try. I mean, it's a bit fucked up, huh? Not fully, but a bit. Okay. Now the problem is, as usual, this freaking light. You see this light that is shed everywhere? That is very annoying. But I guess we have no way out of it. I guess we have to accept. I guess we have to accept the light. Accept the light. I think this one is a bigger border or what? Compared to the others? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, hello everyone, welcome, whoever joined the stream. We are working on a bit of a side project that I just invented yesterday night. No, actually it's a long time I want to do this, but I never had the guts to even try. But now I am trying. And So the idea is to have in-game cards. You may say what? Yeah. In-game cards that you can obtain. I don't know yet how, but you will be able to obtain. And then maybe one day, I don't know, to make it a card game in the game. Right? Just erase this one and copy paste the eye of the lasagna monster. Do you really like the lasagna, eh? I know. I basically made it for you, eh, Ulla. The lasagna is mostly due to our discussions on spaghetti code. From spaghetti code to lasagna code. You know? Fuck, it's so hard to... It's so hard to change something. When he's no. When he's smoothed that way. I mean, the healing tool obviously helps. For sure. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I guess there are people that are scanning maybe new games released on Steam and they're just trying them, which is very nice. It's very, very nice. Here would be fun, I would say. Bro, can you please... What the fuck? Yeah, it doesn't want to do it. It doesn't want to do it. It doesn't want to, so we cannot ellipse select because it doesn't want to do it. That's it. It doesn't want, so we cannot. One problem will be, but I think I will have. I think I will have each. Yeah. I don't know if I will have each card with his own image, right, or what, but I mean, this is still to be determined somehow. There are some weird things. So okay. Bam ba bam. Bim bi bom. Boom bi bam. Bam bi boom. Bim bo bam. Bim bo bam. Bam bo bam bo bam boom. Bim bo bam bo bim boom. Pam pam param pam pam pam. Para para pam 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 pam. Pa para ra 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 ra. Pa ra 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 ra. Param pam pam. Epic. Okay, we have them all, boys. We have them all. So we have the common. There is the common. There is the common border. There is the rare border. I mean gem. There is the epic. And there is the legendary. Legendary! Let's go, boys! Let's go! Let's go! Bada bam bam bam, bada bam 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 bam. For the ones that don't know yet, we just released our game on Steam. Look at this. If you go to Steam and you search for PlaneShift, which is the name of our game, you find this beautiful page with some nice screenshot. This screenshot actually have been taken yesterday together with you. Some of the players helped to take the screenshots. These actually are some of the players that are in this house. I don't know, this screenshot maybe was not the best one, but I just like the fact that there were some instruments. And here is more of an outdoor with some horses, which in our game are called rivnaks, a wagon. And some people discussing, and a small pet here at the bottom. Here is the desert with a kind of a creature that is not fully functional yet. That kind of lizard in the middle. And there is a large building at the back, which is actually the home of a guild hall, right? For the users of the maces, clubs, and such. This one probably I will change. It's not very good, but anyway, because these dark shadows are really too strong, right? I mean, it's true that the sun is coming from that direction, but I think that is a bit too heavy. That is a bit too heavy, and this one is Naripel. Do you recognize Naripel? Yeah. Easy Naripel. And here is our trailer, which is very old now. It's like 5 years old, probably 4 years old. But yeah. You look at that. Release date January 26. 22 January 26 is insane, huh? Whee! Which is today. It's always nice to have a release. Even if it's a bit of a fake release, but hey, it's still a release, you know. Yeah, the release that is on Steam is actually this one. So if you go to our main website, you can see 0753. So 0753 is the release that you get, right? With this beautiful contraption machine. Look at that. Look at what I've built. Very nice. Okay, so we have all the borders, right? Yeah, we have all the borders. So let me try to create a new mission. Did I create it already? Ah, yes, I see. Collectible cards, right? Collectible cards. Cards are in-character item, meaning they exist in the game, not outside. Yes. Meaning they exist in the game. Well, not outside is a bit useless. Meaning they exist in the game. Cards are stored in a special container, which is a deck, right? That I think is a good idea. The cards have rarity, and we decided the rarity. The rarity is common, rare, epic, and legendary. Right, and the cards also have categories that at the moment are, I don't know if I want to give an order to the categories, but anyway, monsters, characters, spells, items, and location. I think items I will put it at the end. Right, so these are the categories of our cards: monster, character, spells, locations, and items. And cards have different border based on rarity and category? No. Cards have different border based on the category. And then let's say like this. The border represents the category, and a gem at the top of the card represents the rarity. Okay. Maybe this can go. Maybe this can go before this. Yes. Yes. Okay, this is good. Let's save it as mission cards. Collectible cards. Collectible cards. I like collectible cards. I love collectible cards. Collectible cards. By the way, guys, if you have any ideas, suggestions, reasoning, whatever, let me know, huh? Don't be shy. I'm doing this on stream also to get your feedback somehow. Okay, so now I want to do a test, right? I want to do a test. So I want to say, so let's do this, right? Let's do this. So the problem is to decide a style, right? For the car, I mean a style for the, because if we don't have a style to reference to, the cards will look all different. Right? While we want to have a style. So, how does AI understand style? That's a good question, huh? So let's say that if I have to ask you to make an image, to make an image, right? Of a building, or a character. What styles I can provide in the prompt to what styles I can provide in the prompt? In other words, what styles do you understand? What styles do you understand, huh? Think of me as a digital artist with a massive library of influence because I'm powered by the nano banana. I understand a vast range of artistic movement, technical mediums and pop culture. You can describe it, you can likely visualize it. There are a main bucket of style you can use to get specific. So, yeah, my problem is that I want to keep always the same style, right? Illustration and animation. Watercolor. 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 Watercolor, right? So if we did this already because we made a painting out of that, right? But question is The question is, right, we did this already. We did this already. For other reasons, right? We wanted to make kind of a painting on a wall, right? But the point is, if I take this building, right, and I say, hey, can you please make a drawing in watercolors, right, of it, right? I take this building, this mythical building. This building is very famous, huh? Very famous building in our world. It's called the Winch. So if I take this, right? Okay, if I say, okay, the important for me is the consistency in style. So if I say, if I ask you to make a picture of this building in watercolor style, what would you make, okay? What would you make? Tell me. There are more people joining the Discord, by the way. I say. Watercolor style. I see. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, the screenshot is better, actually. Right? The screenshot is actually better. So the point is, I think the point I have is this, right? So if we, for example, this one will be a location, right? This one will be a location. Location will be the winch, right? Location will be the winch. So if I have, if I have a location, the winch, and I put this thing in, right? First of all, I mean, the first problem I think is the overall resolution, because did I take a full screen? Yeah, I took a full screen. Wow, so this thing is big, huh? So the cards are very high resolution somehow. Well, very high. I mean, they are like 1024. Right? That's impossible. I mean, this is more than 1020. I'm going full screen in 2.5, so... Huh? Well, maybe because I took just the middle. Yeah, that's possible. I mean, I can take a bit more, but anyway, I don't know if the card will be that size or not. But anyway, let's say that this is our thing. Now, I think at the bottom there will be some text, no, or the name or something. So we anyway need to take into account there will be some text, right? I don't know how much, but it will be at least this text. Is this the Steam invasion starting? Yes, I think so. I assume so. Let's see how much they last. Bam 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 bam. Maybe keep an eye. Maybe keep an eye on the help channel to see if they need anything or something, and we can help them go through the game. We can help them go through the game. Para para pa pa para param. Param pam param pam param pam param. Is it too big? Yeah, it is too big, I think. I mean, it's not centered. I mean, what should be a good proportion of text versus picture? Dun 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 dun. Bada bam ba bam. Baram bam 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 bararam bam baram bam baram. Baram bam baram bam baram bararam. So for example, right, Magic the Gathering. Magic the Gathering is using half of the card. I think we should collect some examples, right? So that we understand what we are doing wrong. I mean, I'm not saying that we are automatically doing something wrong, but it was just to say, right? So that is Magic. Can you suggest a number of games? Unfortunately, they're not the same size, really. We can make it maybe with the power of no. I'm gonna make a mess like this. I'm gonna make a real mess like this. We're gonna make a real mess. Is this too small? It is too small. Fuck. Scale. Let's do 65. Okay, this should be roughly. Okay, it's a bit bigger, but it's fine. So Magic the Gathering, Hearthstone, Gwent. Can you suggest a few more? Gwent. I need a Gwent card. Single card, please. Gwent card. Is there a single picture of a card? There is not. No, it's not like that. I mean, in the video game. Yeah, they're kind of. I think that they have the idea to show the full picture when they are on the board. Yeah. This one, for example, is done differently, right? So they show the full. They show the full carding game. They don't care. I don't know why I cannot get a single card. I cannot get a single card. Cannot get a single card picture. Fuck it. Ah, it is, it is, it is. Wait, I found it. No. Here. It's too small though. But basically, yeah, but basically what they do, they have the card with the full picture. So they don't really care about, because the description I think is on mouse over, right? So it doesn't really look like a normal card, right, for a game, but this is what they do. Oh shit. I don't know why we cannot get a picture of a normal card. It's ridiculous. And anyway, fuck it. Well, they also have this, which is basically the cannot get a card. Cannot get a card. This is ridiculous. I cannot get a card. I cannot get a card picture without going crazy. Maybe this? I can launch the game. I have the game. I have the game. But it's not like this. While you are in game, it's not like this. It's not like this. Where do we have Gwent? Do we have it on Steam? Where do we have it? I don't remember if we have it on Steam or where the hell do we have it. Ah, but it's not installed. No. I don't know why we cannot get a picture. It's really strange. It's really strange. We cannot get a card. Okay, fuck it. I mean, I will just take a small one and. Or if we can name one famous card, they will. GG, bro. Cannot do it. I mean, we can take this, but they are not like this. These are probably the ones. Oh my god, it's so dead. I'm about to install it. Let's do this. I have an idea. Yeah, you see, these are how the cards are, and when you play it, they have yeah, they have a treasure there, or they have the strength. Yeah, but the description pops up only when you, yeah, only when you mouse over, basically. So that is how it works. Okay, this is a good one I wanted to have. Exactly what I wanted to have. Fantastic. Fantastic. Another one. I mean, I would not go in Yu-Gi-Oh and shit like that, right? Right? I mean, we can go on Steam and search for card games instead of PlaneShift. You cannot search card games. No. Yu-Gi-Oh! I would remove it. Marvel Snap. There was one I was playing long time ago. What was it called? Doesn't show up here. Well, there is Legend of Runeterra if you want. Let me check. What is the name? Legend? Legends of Runeterra. It's not on Steam. Yeah, it's not on Steam because they don't want to pay the thingy. So they have them this way. But again, I think the reason that for them to go full screen, to go... No, this is not watchable. Okay, that's a good one. So this one actually has the name on top of the... This one has the name on top of the picture. And then he has all the stats on the side. But the picture is pretty much the wall card. This is also the wall card. There is a very, very small part of the card. I don't know why they decided to do it this way. And that is basically half, right? What was the other game I was playing? Wait, there was a game. Midgard. Yeah, exactly. Midgard. So they went for the more standard... there was a perfect screenshot. Yeah, this is a perfect screenshot. They went more for a standard card build here. Well, let me go full screen maybe so we have it slightly bigger. Now I don't know exactly what the different things are. So, well, we can... we can also put the names if we want, right? Do we want to put the names? Yeah, we can put the names. We can put the names, no problem. So this one is MTG, Magic the Gathering. This one is Hearthstone. This one is Gwent. This one is Legend of Shit. This LOL. I really hate LOL. This one is Midgard. There was another one that I played. What was it? Do you have any other card game in mind, guys? Any other card games in mind? Hello, hello. Choco move to the island. Scene must be triggered in sequence. We love stories and repeat PlaneShift. LOL by Pimmy Bubbles and Limmy Bubbles are your siblings, married siblings. I'm also running newbie support group. What are these people saying? The guy's saying shit. Okay. Dear newbies, welcome to PlaneShift. Define some are uninstalled, locked in the tutorial area. They are so stupid. We are 5 trying to find out. We're working on it. Remember, our game needs a brain. Without a brain, you cannot actually play. Okay, anyway, it's pretty funny to see people join. Other card games, I mean, there is Yu-Gi-Oh, but I don't even know how to spell it. Yu-Gi-Oh. Yu-Gi-Oh. Ah, there was a car for a second. Fantastic! No! It's in Italian, by the way. No, that was perfect. Okay. These guys use a different idea. So basically they have the card... I mean, the picture is more on the side that the others. Sorry, I mean, he has a big side border, is what I meant. He has a big side border, right, compared to the others. I don't know if I want to put it here so we see them all in the same line. Maybe. Ba-da-bam. There is Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't even know if that's the spelling. The spelling in Yu-Gi. Oh, the O is the H is at the end. Okay, other card games, boys. Pokemon. Top 5 games. Magic the Gathering, okay. Lorcana. Never heard of it. Lorcana. Lorcana card game. Disney? It's made by Disney? Wow. Interesting. Oh shit. This thing is broken. It's more than rotated. It will never work. Ah, kind of worked. Fantastic. Lorcana? I never heard of this game in my life. Lore with a what? Lore without the E. Okay, Lorcana. Okay, we got that. This guy really likes it for whatever reason. Gundam card game. What the? Gundam card game. Star Wars United. Riftbound. There's so many. Now there is also PlaneShift, maybe. Ah. Digital collectible card. My top 10 favorite games card show the rules. Top 10 multi-user card game. No, but this is not video game. Oh, it's the same in theory, yeah. Oh, in theory it's the same. We can also get real card games, right? We don't have to get only video games. Look at this guy. This guy's having a lot of fun. I know. But this is not card games. That is... Ah, yes, that is. Oh, wow. Look at this one. Wow. With all the plants and the creatures. There is another one. Very nice. So they don't have... So, yeah. 7 ship. Number 6. Okay, I think we have enough examples. This one. This blur, I mean, is like, what the? It's not a single card with a... I like these cards though, I like the style of these cards. Unfortunately, it's completely off. But anyway... Yeah, they couldn't do one single shot with the proper focus, but anyway, and with the proper vertical view. This one is using a different approach, but so the picture is full without border. The picture is full. I don't like it though, because we have the board, so maybe I don't even take a screenshot of this, but yeah, I don't like it. Which is their number 1? No, it's not their number 1. Top 100 card games. Oh my god. No, but my point is that they should be collectible. I have a friend that suggested me a few things. Let me check. Remember, our game needs the brain. I am stuck. Please someone help my wife and sister. She's stuck floating. What is this magic? Try unstick. No, unstick is not ported, guys. Anyway, unstick is not ported. Okay. Yeah, we have some new players in the game. Just fun. I like that. Okay, what were we doing? Do we want to see more examples? Ah no, I said my friend. Yeah, my friend sent me some stuff. Card gallery. For example, this. Okay, we have another example, my boys, to add to the list. This one is, what is the name of this thing? Hero Realms. Or Hero Realms? Hero Realms. Hammer Strike Dwarf ability, Standard Guard Champion. Yeah, but that's an ability card. Yeah, but pretty much the other cards are similar to this. So they have the name at the top. It's not bad. Let me see what else he gave me. Keyforge. Keyforging. Access the Keyforge prophetic one Keyforge Championship. Vision of Keyforge organized play. Prophetic Vision. Finally some cards. Why some have the thing in the middle and some have it at the top and some have it action, artifact, creature, and upgrade. Upgrade. I don't know. I don't think I want upgrades. Oh, wow, that's fantastic. That's fantastic for our collection of other games cards. Maybe it's a bit too big though. Let's do 75. Okay, thank you. 75. Okay, now I will ask you the question. Shortly, I will ask you the question. Which one you like? And which one you think we should use? Yeah, you always need to do some research, guys, right? So that's the way to proceed. You do some research, you understand what other people already reasoned on, you know, and you go from there. You cannot really start from scratch yourself, right, without doing some research. So that is why, what is the name of this thing? Keyforge. Keyforge, the unique deck game. Okay, if it's unique. More. Collectible card games. Lorcana, we have it. Final Fantasy, they have this text on top that is completely unreadable. What the hell? Who thought that this was a good idea? It's completely unreadable. It's awful, really. It's absolutely awful. Maybe people love it, I don't know. Ah, this one is different though. Why we find completely different pictures for every... There's not a single one that is the same, even if it's the same game. It's kind of strange, huh? So these guys decided to... What is it? Oh. Wow. There is so much text and zero pictures. Okay. We also have this one now. Square Enix. Final Fantasy, huh? I see. Warhammer? Oh wow, there is a Warhammer collectible card game? Really? Didn't know. Warhammer? Is it new or old? Adventure Quest, Warhammer Quest, the adventure card game. This seems to be a sub-product. Warhammer Champions, Warhammer Age of Sigmar card game. Why I never heard of this? I don't know. Warhammer Champions booster pack. Age of Sigmar trading card game. Interesting. Warhammer Champions. Warhammer Age of Sigmar Champions. Can I see one card, please? No. Maybe I can. Draw one card, with this champion, disengage champion. Weird. Weird. Okay, we are basically reaching the point, guys, where I will start to ask you some questions. Because here we have a very good sample set, right? We collected a lot, right? We collected a lot of data. There is Warhammer Champions. Warhammer. No, I misclicked. No, I'm fucked. Warhammer Champions. Okay. Other card games. I know you like. Oh, cards. Hello, Dotted Fish. I know you like figurines. Have you some other card games too? Yes. By the way, I collected the two miniatures. They are printed now. I have them here next to me. I can take some pictures and show them to you later on. But yes, we have them. They are printed. They look nice. Yeah, we have 19 players online, which is very nice. It'll be interesting to know how is the lag, but I'm currently on Steam, but I have another character on this account. What does that mean? The account is the same, bro. Okay, let me do a bit more investigation. We are discovering a lot of games that I had no idea they existed. Which is interesting. Dragon Shield. 10 digital trading games. Most popular trading games. Okay, let me see. Most popular. Where obviously there is anything but popular. Magic the Gathering. Okay. Pokemon TGC. I mean, Pokemon, we can anyway look at it, okay? We can anyway, I mean, Pokemon is anyway, I mean, the people that are working on it, right, I guess they are, you know, expert people. There is a Mega Charizard here. It's in Italian, by the way. It's in Italian. You see? Interesting. Yeah, I think the card was fine. This one I like more. So basically this one is all numbers, right? So the Pokemon card game. Yu-Gi-Oh! Hearthstone, Gwent, Legend of Elysium. 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 Cool. Legend of Elysium. I mean, in reality, this is not the card. I mean, what I mean is that we will have to remove the blue, right, to actually have the card the way it was designed, like this, right? GG. What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay, fuck it. We feel it black, so maybe it does it. Okay. This is Legend of Elysium. Did you hear this? Did you hear about this one? I didn't. Legends of... Why all the card games are called Legend something? Legends of Elysium. Bro, you said the most popular. The most popular 5. Okay, this one's. Okay, okay. Do we have enough? I think we have enough. I think we have enough. Lorcana, we saw that. Pokemon, we saw that. NFT collectible card games. Is NFT completely dead by now, or is still someone 19 most popular card games? Wow. Force of Will, Union Arena, Marvel Champions. Marvel Champions has horizontal cards. Nah, no way. No way. No way. Grand Archive. This card looks nice. It's like 75% picture. I like the borders. I mean, the black borders are always nice, but we decided to have different borders. So, Grand Archive. I don't know what is it, but I like the way the title is and the bottom is. I think I think the name at the top and the thing at the bottom looks very nice. Grand. What was it? I already forgot about it. Grand Archive. Okay. Dragon Ball, no, I don't like it. Digimon card game, too busy. Star Wars horizontal cards again. I don't know, horizontal cards are weird. One Piece, Flesh and Blood. There is 3-4, pretty much 70% picture. We have that already. There's a picture in the middle. Lorcana we have, Pokemon we have, MTG we have. Okay. Guys, we have enough. Very nice, because each card has a legend under the art saying what it does. Ah. Interesting. My wife, I mean sister, and I are confused. Huh? Okay, so we collected a lot. Okay, we collected a lot. Right? Now the question is how, because the question is how the name of the card, and the description of the card should be placed, right, on our cards. So, for example, Magic the Gathering is a very 50-50 thing, right? So he has the name at the top, about 50% of the card is picture, and it's like a square, right? Like nearly like a screenshot. Well, it's a bit less than that. It's probably a 4:3 ratio, but you know, like the old monitors. But yeah. And then he has additional information here in the middle, plus the description at the bottom, right? So it's it's a very, very, very busy card, right? Because he has a lot of information, right? A lot of information. Hearthstone decided to have a super small picture. Picture is super small. The name is giant, right? Like if you have to, and the numbers are giant as well. So it's like that you are focusing pretty much on the name and the numbers more than anything else here. Gwent basically went the opposite way, right? So only picture, no description, no name, so you don't know what the card is, which is very hard to remember, right? Because then you have to mouse over all the time to remember what the card is, so I think which is very annoying. Legends of Runeterra went for full picture because the picture is even going at the bottom, right? And the text is on top. Now, the only problem of this approach, right, is that if you have a card that is super white, right, or super black, I mean, if you have a picture, right, it's very white or very black, it's very hard then to make it, to make the text readable, right? And I don't know if I really like it. It'd be nice if the border is something other than being a decoration. Could it be dynamic? Is it get worn out more if the card being used? Oh wow! You want your card to be worn out and then destroy themselves? No. So maybe you joined late, but we have these borders at the moment. So we decided that we have wait, where are we? Ignore this for a second. We decided that we have locations that have this border, right? So the border is the category. The border is the category of the card. And the categories that we have are locations, characters, monsters, items, and spells. So we have 5 categories, which is a lot because usually card games have 4, but I mean they have between 4 and 5, but usually the 5 is used very little, right? So when they have 5, like for example Hearthstone is 5, but the 5th is the heroes, and the heroes you use you have very few cards with that, right? And then we have the rarity. The rarity is here at the top, right? And is the gem. So there is the common card, there is the rare card, that is the epic card, and that is the legendary card, right? So is by the gem at the top, right? So if we change category, right, these are locations, these are spells. I think I should show the common one for all. So the green, you remember the green is common, right? Then we have the character one, right? Character, where the gem is common. Then we have the items. The items, where the green is common. I think the items is super nice, even too much. And then, what did I miss? The monster. The monster, I will probably redo it. But anyway, the monsters is this one, right? So now I was wondering how for example, if we take locations, right? I was trying to understand how to position the picture inside the card. So how much space we want to leave for the picture and how much space we want to leave for the text and where do we want the name, right? So this is what I'm trying to reason on. The one that I mean, what I like and what I don't like. And then we may also have statistics, right? Like stats, but stats, we will put them on top of this later on. I don't know how, but we will have like bubbles, you know, with the stats. So that we can always do later on. I think it's fine. Okay. Now, let me see the stats of... Oh, wow. We have like 26 new accounts registered in the last 2 hours. Very nice. Welcome to the internet. Yeah, the... So many new accounts, yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, you will have to share the Apple story with a lot of new people, you know? Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Has this name at the top, which is giant. He has the, like, the rarity or whatever it is, the power. I don't know what is this. The power here. Then he has this picture in the middle, which is kind of annoying to me. I mean, it's interesting, but it's annoying. Then he has a super small text at the bottom, like totally unreadable. And then he has this attack and defense, which is very readable. Okay, 1,000, I mean, 1,800, 1,500. Okay, so the Yu-Gi-Oh! Is not what I think it looks like a nice card design. Yeah, it got released on Steam today. Yes, like 1 hour ago, 2 hours ago. No, at this point, 2 hours, 3 hours ago. Just a few hours ago, and this is why we have this stream of new people, which is nice. I hope they don't break the server, but actually I would like them to break the server so we make it better, right? I think the server is kind of stable enough, but it's not fully stable. I mean, it's more stable than it was, but there may still be some bugs and stuff. Yeah, but they will go away very quickly, I think. So these people are just trying the game and they will probably disappear. But, you know, maybe some of them will remain. So, and anyway, people will know what is our game. So it's always nice. I was expecting this. I mean, actually, I was expecting even more than this. We will see in the next days. I mean, it may be some flooding, really. Maybe, you know, like 1,000 players will just try because it's new, right? Or 10,000 players will try just because it's new, right? That's okay. We have to check if there are already some negative Steam reviews, I guess. I guess we will very soon have some negative Steam reviews. Like, what the fuck is this game? Let me see if there are already reviews. No one wrote a review yet. I mean, is it possible to write a review? Yeah, I think it is, right? For anyone. No user reviews. Okay, at the moment, no one reviewed it yet. Because I think no one played it enough. But you can review it if you want. You can say, beautiful game, but too few apples, right? You can say that. The apples are not enough in this game. Can say that. Okay, Midgard. I really like the minimal style on the border to give maximum space to the picture. And I like the name in the middle. I think it's very stylish. And I like the size of the text. It's very, very nice. It's very readable. And I think it's very readable. I think this style I like a lot. I think if I have to say this one, I mean, of the card that we have seen on the top row, because I'm only looking at the top row, at the moment this one is the one that I like the most, right? Which is very similar to Magic the Gathering, by the way, because you see that they have the name. It's pretty much the same, right? It's pretty much the same distribution, right? It's pretty much the same distribution. It's not exactly the same, because I think that Magic has this picture a bit more, I mean, a bit smaller, but this Midgard at the moment is the one that I like the most. Okay, the bottom row, Lorcana. Lorcana has a big picture, which is like 65-70% of the card. He has the name on top of the card. Yeah, but this is, I don't know how they can do it though, because sorry, let me search Lorcana. I want to see some other cards, right? The people that are putting the title on the how they made it readable. Yeah, for example, right? This one is a good example, right? This piglet, I mean, it's hard to read because it's white on yellow, right? So I think it really depends on the color of the background, and that I think is not a very nice problem to solve, right? So but here is different. Here they placed like a strip. Like a strip. So in the printed one, right? In the printed card game, they actually added a strip on top. No, they added the strip. No, the strip is here as well. No, they always have a strip. Sorry, it looked like the background, but it's not. Yeah, it's just like this one is a green strip. Okay, they make the strip the color of the card, but still is a strip that so they can put the text on. Okay, I mean, yeah. I think it's a bit of a waste, but I don't like it personally. I don't like it. I mean, it's nice because you can have it the color you want, the color of the card. So I assume it's similar to this. Maybe this one is a red card. They have this red stripe, and this one they went for a completely different thing. So they have a border at the top, which is very strong and very big. The picture in the middle And then a description at the bottom. The card is no, it's not bad. The name at the top, huh? They have the name at the top but in the middle, while these guys have the name in the middle and these guys have the name at the top. I think the name in the middle is very nice. Beautiful game to play about apples, exactly. Do you remember those card games where you had stuff to compare, like horses, power for cards, and torques and speed? No, I don't remember that. I played a card that was D&D based, Spellfire was called, but it's discontinued. I have physical cards of this game. Yeah, I have physical cards of this game actually. But it's discontinued, I think. I think no one is playing it anymore. These were the cards. But it was nice because it was all D&D based, you know, so you had all the D&D monsters and creatures. And places, and like there was like the Ravenloft expansion with Strahd and the vampires, and yeah. I mean the quality of the cards and the picture, I mean it was not very nice. I mean the drawings were not bad, but the card itself had no border, like the one that you can see here, right? Had no border, and this axe or whatever was very rough, right? And also the bottom was a bit rough. So with these advanced Dungeons and Dragons on it all the time, right? They were just occupying space for nothing, by the way. I think it was a very bad card design. Very bad card design. Like this one, for example, right? Or this one. Also because some had like realistic drawings, other not. They were a bit of a mix, right? So I think they struggled to have consistency between the cards, and the result was a bit messy. There is Stannis, half elf, yeah. The card game itself was not bad. I think it was fun. I remember playing it and it was fun. But yeah, like this one, for example, you see is nearly a picture. And others, I mean, they were taken from all the pictures that you had in different books of Dungeons and Dragons, right? But they were made by completely different artists, right? So, like Elmore or others. And yeah, like for example, this one, the Three Kreen, I remember this card. You know, was painted by a completely different guy. So when you had this card next to this card, they were looking like two different games, right? So that sort of game would be fun. I don't remember the one to compare. Like horsepower for cars, torque and speed. I don't remember that. You draw a card, you need to pick the highest style for your card you think you will defeat your opponent. But maybe you don't, because maybe there is another card that is reversing the comparison. Yeah, this one I would really take it not as a good card design. I still have them here. I have a wall book with them. Leather for the newbies. I will try and make some shield. People are organizing to give equipment to people. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, let's continue our thing. This one has this round title. I think a round title is very hard to make, first of all. Because we will have to print it, right? Unless we want to have every card with his own picture, which I think is a bad idea. I mean, no, we will have a card. No, I mean, for sure we will have a card with a picture, with his own picture. But I'm saying the full card, his own picture. I don't know. I was thinking to create it by layers, right? So to have like the border, and then the gem, like 2 layers, and then the actual picture, and then the text is kind of text, right? So is written. So it's not, and the stats also is written text. So it's not a picture. It's like a dynamic element is what I'm saying, right? So also the title is a dynamic element. So if you want to have it bent like this, would be very hard, I think. I don't like these 2 cards, by the way. I mean, it's probably the style, but they're a bit cartoonish in the board. I mean, I'm not judging the image. The image is very nice, but without the image, right? Just the border and the layout. It's highest stats win card game. Basically, you could have an apple tree and I could have a bush, and then when I try my turn, I pick a very hope it will be the same value on your card. If it can, then I get your card. The game lasts until I won all your card or you're on mine. I understand. It's like take, and lose, take, lose, and until it goes. Or it can go on forever in theory, no? It is a rule to stop the game or no? Hello Rajat, hey, how are you? We just released on Steam. This Final Fantasy card, I would say, is very stylish, right? Because I like this title, I like this number, I like the fact that it's here in the middle, whatever. I really hate this, all this space is spent just for the copyright of Square Enix. I understand, but you know, you can put it on the box and not on each card. But anyway, I kind of like it. So basically they have the card twice. Well, they have 4 characters, right? You see that the character is doubled with a background, and they have this small inset for whatever stats. I don't know what stat is, a 7 written in Roman letters. And they have the name in the middle. No, they have some stats in the middle. The name is at the top, right? This one is not bad. This one is not bad. I just don't know if I will have the transparency, right? Because if you have the transparency, it means that you need a full picture, vertical picture, right? You need a vertical picture. I think it's powerful though. I mean, the card is nice to see. That's definitely the case, right? Because it is full. It's full picture. I mean, it's a bit like this one that is full picture. This one is full picture, right? The card is nice, but if you don't have enough space, then so these guys decided to have it basically to have the text in the middle somehow, so that you can still imagine, right? And transparency, so you can still imagine the whole character. It's not bad. Very simple gameplay that makes you try and remember high value stats from your cards. Warhammer Champions is like this. So the name in the middle, picture that is bit sacrificed here in the middle as well. But it's not bad, I would say. Pokemon picture very small, probably the smallest that we have seen up to now. 1 million stats at the top, in the middle, at the bottom. It's like 3 million stats, so very complex. Legend of Elysium, they have this super beautiful shape, because it's not a real trading card game. I mean, a physical trading card game is only a electronic one, so they can do it, but we can do it as well, right? So, and in fact we did it. Like this one is going over the border, right? It's going like the gem is going above the border. Stats on the left, we can put name in the middle, very visible, and short description. In short description, obviously here the text needs to be simple, otherwise it doesn't fit, but we can scale it based on the text. I think the rarity is there in the middle. Wow, this game is a million stats. 5, 1, 4, 6, 4. I mean, he has like 5 numbers. Plus abilities. Wow. This Grand Archive, sorry the picture is a bit small, but I like the title in the middle. And here the picture is nearly full screen. And there is just a bit of text at the bottom. With the name on the left. No, with additional stats on the left. Okay, now the question to you guys. Hello, Ulla. Now the question to you guys is, which one, I mean, which of these layouts, right? Because here we are evaluating the layouts. We are not evaluating the quality of the pictures or the drawings, right? So we are evaluating the layout. Which one of these layouts you think is better for us? Which one of these layouts is better for us? So the question basically is, how big is the picture? So is the picture full screen? Is the picture half? Or is the picture 70%, right? Because these are the possibilities pretty much, right, that we have. Second question is, where is the picture placed? Is the picture placed at the top, in the middle? I mean, at the bottom, no one did it. It's always or at the top or in the middle. And the third question is, where should be the name of the card? Top, middle. Yeah, it's top or middle. There are no other choices, pretty much, for what we see here. I mean, we could go bottom, but it would be weird. Top or middle. And then the text. How much space we want for the text, right? So if we want... If you want half of the card, or do you want to convey lore or gameplay rules with the cards, or just collector item for now? That's a good question. Let's say that for now they are just collector, but definitely I will try to make it a game, right? The game in game. So we definitely need at least some space for rules, right? I don't know how much text, but I mean, remember that it's not a physical game, so I could also have something that you click, right, and the text scrolls, right, or something. So we could make the text scroll, and so we can in theory have as many space as we want. If collector, I'd say art full frame, lore I add a third box with the text, and if there is gameplay, I'll add another bit of values. Hey, there will be gameplay for sure. Sooner or later there will be gameplay. I mean, the stats is no problem because we can move them, right? The stats we can, again, we have this border. We can decide to have the stats here, the stats here, the stats here. We can move them around. It's easy. But what I have to decide now, and I have to decide, well, decide now. I mean, I have to decide is where to place the picture, and how big is the picture. So is the picture like this, right? Like half of the card, or right? Oh, I clicked something. So now the opposite. Right. So is the card like this? There is basically a 70%, right? There is a 70%. I think we need to make some examples. I think would be the easiest. With our cards, we make some example and we see what we like. Let me do this. Duplicate layer. Okay, so this is a 70%, right? It's nearly full art, right? And here we will have parchment or something. Can we take a parchment? I think we have a parchment. I think I have to go soon though because it's more than midnight already. I think we have a parchment texture, right? Parchment may not be the best, but anyway, it's what I have at the moment. Is it loading it? Yeah. This is a parchment texture, right? So we may say, oh, this bottom part, right? This bottom part, so just that. Wait, let me do this. Let me duplicate it so that we don't destroy it. Then I hide it. Right? Right. So the bottom is like a parchment thing, right? And I mean, in the middle, obviously there will be a border, right? There will be a border of some kind. I don't know now what border we may have, but there will be a golden border of whatever freaking type. I don't know. But there will be a border. I mean, we will figure out. There will be a border. I mean, I'm just doing it brutally now, but obviously it will be better than this, right? I'm just doing it brutally a second. Just that. Huh? What is happening? Ah, because I have the selection. No! I'm just doing a bit brutally, okay? I know it's brutal. I know. It's not even that bad, by the way. It's not even that bad. You may think it's bad, but it's not. And unfortunately, I had to delete that before I didn't do it. Fuck it. Okay, I didn't delete it properly. But it's okay, just to get an idea, right? Just to get an idea. Just to get an idea, okay? Just to get an idea. Doesn't have to be perfect. At the end I will keep this one, I already know. I already know that I will keep this now. I mean, just to get an idea of a separate. Now, maybe it's still too much. It's still too much separation. Yeah, it's definitely too much separation. I mean, it's definitely too annoying. It's definitely too annoying. But yeah, maybe like this, slightly better. It's more reasonable. Okay, let's say that this is one layout, right? There is one possible layout, right? So now here is the text, here is the picture. I think like this the picture is really big. I think it's really big. Would be nice if that screenshot would be more zoomed out so the whole building is on the car. Yeah, okay. At the moment we are not doing that. At the moment we are deciding the split, you know? Basically, you could start with a full frame art card, later add a box for lore, and even later add a stats number. No, I want to decide the layout now because I don't want to change the layout later. I want to decide the layout now. I don't want to decide it later. I want to decide it now. Shit. Holy moly. That's a lot. Fuck. Bum 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 bum. Okay, we can, you know, we can then maybe make it darker. I don't know. I mean, at the moment, let's just understand the layout, okay? Not the picture. Don't focus on the picture. Don't focus on the don't focus on the picture. Don't focus on the quality of the parchment. Just focus on right. What the f... I mean, the border is too border. The bottom border is too much. And I don't know if it will be golden, right? Maybe it will not be golden, but Now the color of the text, I mean everything, the font, you know, it's kind of a big deal, right? It's kind of a big deal. So also the parchment at the bottom, right? So it is a big deal. So because it makes a lot of difference, right? It makes a lot of difference. For example, I think it's a bit too bright, right? So we may decide to have I don't know if you want to have black text or you want to add white text. That's a good question. I mean, is the text black on white or is the text white on black? Like Magic the Gathering is black on white. This is black on white. This is black on white. Pretty much everyone is black on white. Except this guys. There is white on red or whatever. Black on white, black on white. These guys are white. The majority decided to have a black text, it seems so. Except a few people. Except a few people. Except a few people. Well, for sure it's more readable. I don't know if I like the font though. I don't know if I like the font. I think the font for the card... I mean, this is our font, so it would make sense to use our font. Let me see if this guy is here. I have to go, by the way. So this is one idea, right? The other idea is to put it at the top. The problem of putting it at the top... so if I move... Let me try to do a layer. So can I move a wall group? Border top, border, and the winch. Can I move all of this? No. No. I cannot move a wall thingy together. Fuck. I wanted to move all three things together. Can I? I cannot move all these three things together. That's very annoying. Ah, it's moving 2 now. It's moving 2. Ah, because I moved the wrong way. Wait. Yes, it is possible. Because yeah, obviously. Yeah, because that is a part of the paper thingy. Yeah, that is part of the freaking parchment. That is part of the parchment. It is part of the parchment, but we can separate it. Move it here. And now select all of this. Does all of this move together? Yes, a bit slow, but it's moving. Now, the title at the top, I think is kind of annoying. Because the title at the top will mean that the gem is not going over the picture. I mean, you see the problem, right? So it's kind of annoying. I mean, we can also have the title like in the middle like this, but then you have the last look at the stat page. Yeah, I saw like 26, let me see, 26 new accounts. Yeah, it's still 26 now. It didn't move in the last half an hour, I don't know why. 26. You want to see how many players are in game? I don't know. We have 13 players in game, but consider it's midnight now, so over Thursday. So anyway, there are a bunch of new people, which is nice. There is Limmy Bubbles and Pemmy Bubbles. I mean, I don't dislike the title being there, but I think is removing too much from the picture. And if I put it here, right, it will be like cut off by the gem. Now, I mean, if you put it in front of the gem, it will destroy the gem, right? So, which is not a good idea. If I do this, right? Yeah, I could do this, but you see, it looks shit. So I think the gem can stay in front of the title. I mean, the title at the top, I think, is nice. Maybe not with that setup, right? But I think the title at the top is not bad. The title at the top is not bad. I mean, I can obviously, you know, I don't know what is going on here. So I can do this, which I understand is a bit weird, but I can do this, and I can do this, right? So that the right, so that thing stays now. Now it will be better than this, and I'm just doing it quick, just so we will find a better way than this, but. I'm just saying that if we want, right, we could have the title below the card somehow. And we could also have this thing of the same color. Maybe. I mean, I can improve it, but you get the idea, right? You get the idea. I mean, it's just an example. I mean, we can find the right colors, right? We can find the right colors. I don't know about the font. I think the font is very important, and I don't like what I'm seeing, right? I think the font is really relevant here. I don't know why these ones look better. Probably for the background. I think the background is a bit shit. I think it would probably is better if the background is just what do you think of the what do you think of the title? I don't know, it seems that the text and the title is a bit out of place, right? Maybe for the background, it could be that the parchment background is not really good. I have to go. I really have to go. Wow. I really have to go. Nah. I mean, we can change the color as we wish. The color can be also... No, it's completely unreadable. No, it is completely unreadable. Or is white, or is not readable. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go. I will think about it. I will think about it. These are good tests anyway to see. It looks fine. It would be nice if background would be so universal so it fits well the other frames. Yeah. Well, I mean, it will be like this, like it will be in layers. So I can put this picture right in another. I can put this picture in another border, right? If we want. Right, like this. So yes, it is fitting, right? So the problem is that this title looks okay on this frame, but obviously it looks very bad on this frame where you want it to have it magical, right? Or it fits bad on this one because this one is even has a bigger gem in the middle, which is even annoying. And on this one, I don't know, it's still doable. But yeah, so we will have to see. I have to think about it and try to find a good compromise, right? Think about it. Okay, good night, guys. See you soon. Tomorrow I'm not here, but I'm here Saturday. Saturday afternoon I will be here. We will continue with this, I don't know, or we will continue with the tribes, I don't know, or we will work on lock picking. Maybe we will work on lock picking. There is someone created lock picking mini game, and I think it's time to start it. Bye. Remember to click on follow on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube, and also download our game from Steam. From Steam, yeah.